Hey, newbies! You remember a couple years ago when we made corned beef and cabbage on the log stove?
And y'all know how to cook corned beef. Put it in some water. We're glad we're outside. You know them spices in there. Whew! Get out of the way of the smoke. Cover it up. Come back later. Black pig.
Got pot itself, 172 degrees. On the lid on the side.
Underneath. Ooh, overload, 700 degrees plus. It's hot, folks.
But you can see all them flames looking out underneath there. And all it's doing is burning the inside of that log. The inside out. Just falls through.
But also, we're hoping this lasts at least 2 hours. It's corned beef.
Well, since it looks like you were all out of camera shot for me adding the taters, I'll let you see. Brussels sprouts, taters, corned beef.
My mouth is watering.
Oh, well, I got a confession to make. Here it is, St. Patrick's Day again, and corned beef. It ain't Irish. That's right, it came out of a Jewish deli. In New York, they say. Not anywhere near the Emerald Isle. So, this year we're going to remedy that. We're going to make a traditional Irish meal. But I also got another confession to make. I know this may break a heart or two, but I got to tell you, I'm only half gnome. That's right. The other half is a leprechaun. I'm also half wizard, but we'll talk about that later. So, what are we going to remedy this situation with, this corned beef myth? Oh, and by the way, green beer ain't Irish either. Well, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make a traditional Irish coddle. Here we go.
You ready? Let's go.
All right, you know how the drill goes. What are we gonna need? Well, to start off any traditional Irish dinner, you're gonna need. Hold on a second. I'm a little rusty. Okay, one more time. You're gonna need taters. Beside them taters, you're gonna need an onion, some Irish bangers. And to go along with them bangers, we're gonna need 5 rashers of bacon. Last but not least, chicken stock. Oh, we're gonna need a pot, so let's head over to the stove. Really? All right, let me try and fill in the blanks here. First off, what I was trying to say is, you get 10 Irish nans making 10 Irish coddles, and you're going to get 10 different recipes, just all a little bit different. But that's okay, because here's way number 11. Another thing, if you haven't noticed, got these pitter-patter and little feet going around? Well, we're over at the VIP Brandon's house. Puppy sitting for him for a few days, so gonna have to deal with it. Anyway, let's meet the kids real quick. First off, here's old man Trigger. He decided that since I left my blanket on his chair, it's going to belong to him now. And there's Butters, the squeaker killer. Did you get it? Did you kill it dead? Huh? Yeah, you did. Good job, buddy. And then there's Trapper, the whiny baby. Huh? Aren't you? Aren't you? You're a whiny baby, aren't you? But we love you anyway. What do you want, squeaker killer? What do you want? Yeah? Alright, fine. Don't be fooled by the cuteness. Uh-huh. What do you want, Butter? Alright, let's get back to it. What I did was I took them rashers of bacon, and I cut the fat, and I cut them into pieces, and I separated them to the side, and I took the meaty bits, and I separated them aside. And when I took The fatty bits, I put them in the pot on low, and I rendered all the fat out of them. Then I turned the heat up, and then I made them into cracklings. And here we go. You'll see the rest. Let's go. Boy, what are you looking at? They may be cute, but like I said, sure as heck are noisy. Alright, now that they're all rendered down and crispied up like good old cracklings, let's get them out of there. And there you go. Turn the heat back up. Might as well kill two birds with one stone. Stick these again. Crank it up. Alright, I ain't got time to wait. Ready? 1, 2. Voila! There you go. Alright, let's get these out of here because we got onions to put in. Now, we did take most of that fat out of there. We don't need it that much, as you can see by the belly. So we can go to the onions. We are going to throw a tiny bit of chicken stock in there. Get that foamed up off the pot. That's all good right there. Now they got a nice little caramelization on them, so we're going to throw these bangers back in. There you go, huh? Keep all them juices. Add the meaty bits. And of course our taters. Oh my goodness, look at them. Right out of our garden. We might need a few more. Yeah, let's get a few more. There you go. Now you do want to use a smooth skin tater because they will hold up the boiling. If you throw russets in here, they'll turn into mashed taters. You don't want that.
So you want some chicken stock. You put enough in here to cover your taters and everything. Turn the heat up.
And you do want enough stock to at least cover your taters.
That's good enough.
So we used about 1.5 of these. Get them down in there good. Look at that. Oh, it's going so good. Pop a lid on. I'm going to bring that up to a boil and then drop her down to a low simmer. For about 1.5 hours. And while we're waiting for that, guess what we're going to make? Soda bread. Because that's what you eat with this. Good old Irish soda bread. Alright, Nomies, let's talk about soda bread for a second. Before we were so rudely interrupted. Anyway. Are you guys done? The soda bread. Now, because this is going with dinner, this is not going to be one of your sweet soda breads with the raisins and the oats and the caraway seeds, which is really yummy, but it don't go with dinner. Traditionally, a really stiff, coarse, ground whole wheat flour is what was used, and that gave it that nice, crusty texture. And no yeast. This is a batter bread. Don't have to knead it very much. Baking soda and buttermilk are going to make it go beep, 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 beep. Alright, let's see what we're going to need, huh? Alright, what are we going to start with? 4 cups of whole wheat flour. Next, we got, what do we got in there? I forget. Oh yeah, we got 1 teaspoon of salt, kosher salt that is. We got 1 tablespoon of sugar. We got 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Remember, baking soda, that's what's gonna make the bubbles. But it ain't gonna make no bubbles unless it's got something to make bubbles with. And that's where you get your buttermilk. 1 3/4, 1.75, something like that. 1 3/4 cups is working. Yeah. What else? Well, 1 egg. And last but not least, 2 tablespoons of butter. Irish butter, that is. All right, we got our oven over there preset for 400 degrees. We're gonna take our dry ingredients and get that all mixed together real good.
Let's set that aside for a second. Oop, don't let the egg escape.
Because we're gonna want to put it in here. Just like that. And our butter. Make sure it's melted good. Mix it all up. Don't forget that butter, because that butter is going to keep this bread nice and moist. If you don't have that in there, it's going to be dry. Good, but dry. Okay, good enough. Now, do we got all this in here? I think I got everything here. Let me check my list real quick. Oh yeah, that's it. So, put this in here. Alright, get some of this stuff in here. Alright, where are we? We're going to start mixing this up. What is going on with these lights? Hold on. Okay. Alright, we're going to start mixing this up with a spoon first. We're going to have to get our hands in there eventually. We may need to add a little bit more liquid by the looks of this. But I don't want to put my hands in there to find out. Well, maybe not.
Let's keep some AP on hand. This might get messy.
Now this ain't quite coming together like I like, so let's get a little bit more buttermilk. Just a dash. By the way, if you want to learn a little bit more about traditional brown Irish soda bread, here's a video right here from America's Test Kitchen. I'll leave a link in the bottom. They do an awesome job. I love their videos. All right, dummies, that's coming together pretty good. Let's get it out here on the board. Be easier.
A little bit AP. It helps. There we go. Let's just mix this together so all that moisture gets soaked into that wheat, and we'll form this into a nice loaf of bread.
There you go. And there you are. Alright, we're going to let this sit and get all that moisture soaked into that wheat flour. Let's get this mess cleaned up while we're waiting for that.
Voila! It's magic. Remember, I'm half leprechaun.
You remember that bacon grease we set aside earlier? Yep. We're going to need it right now. Because our loaf is going in. Yeah, it is. One more thing we got to do. Got to put a cross on it. Get it nice and deep. Oh yeah. In the oven she goes. Remember, 400 degrees, 35 to 45 minutes. Keep an eye on it. And when this is done, the coddle is going to be done. Yum. Alright, Nomies. Are you ready for this? I don't think you are. That's why the lid's still on. Are you really ready? Voila! Oh my goodness, look at that. I gotta get a spoon. Huh? Spoon, bowl, tongue dummies. Oh my goodness, look at that. Can you see that? Ho ho ho! Alright. Let's dish some of this up, huh? Let's throw a banger in there. And some taters. Don't forget that delicious broth. Goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh no, an extra tater. Heaven forbid. Look at that. Oh, we almost forgot something. Oh yeah. Look at that. Now about 5 minutes before it was done, we did slather some more butter on top of there, give it a nice golden brown crust. And how do you know it's done? Sounds hollow. So, alright, let's get this out on the plate. Alright. See how we did. Ooh, feels good so far. Ooh, look at that. She didn't quite bubble up like I'd like to. But, oh my goodness. It's still gonna be delicious. Gotta get you some of that.
Oh, let it get all melty on there.
Time to eat. Well, there we go, Nomies. Irish coddle and soda bread and lots of butter. Eating good in the Nomie hood. Oops, forgot one thing. Remember them cracklings? Oh yeah. Until next time. Never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete.
I'm a Nomie, he's a Nomie, she's a Nomie, you're a Nomie, wouldn't you like to be a Nomie?
Put your comment down on the bottom.
Click the subscribe down on the bottom, click the like button,
Down on the bottom.
make a comment,
Down on the bottom.
peace out.